All right, so we are starting in a count of 5. Can I see the thing running in the chat, please? Like super fast. Guys, be active as equivalent to the hype that we want it to be. 4, 3, 2, 1. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to that time of the day where you get to try out, experience the things that you always looked up to. And that's where the session for today by BlueLearn comes into this very point. Okay, so let's begin. Before we start, can we see Elon Musk OP in the chat? Don't ask me the reason, but you know it's for obvious reasons, by the way. Okay, all right. So, guys, how many of you know about this software called DALL-E? If you know, put number 1 in the chat. If you don't, put number 0 in the chat. It helps us. Can we do that? All right, all right, all right. Guys, first, I want you to be super active. It's fine. If you want to speak, you just raise your hand. We'll unmute you, and we will get the discussion going on. Awesome. So just keep the thing high because we love Elon Musk and we love the product. So at the end of the day, guess what? The software with which we are dealing is by OpenAI. OpenAI is a company started by Elon Musk. The sad part is that before the launch of DALL-E, Elon Musk stepped down as I believe, a board of director. Yeah. Awesome. So before we start, I want to know the demographics of this very session. So you can just put in where you are right now. Like, where are you attending this call from? Just put it in the chat. I mean, I am right now in Banaras, Varanasi. Okay, you're on Mars. That's nice. Okay, that's Elon Musk's dream destination. Mumbai, Nasik. Awesome. Okay, we have Pune, Ranchi, Bangalore. Yeah. Tamil Nadu. Nice. Okay, Goa. Okay, Goresh. Don't tell me that you're on a trip. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Trust me, by the end of this session, I'm gonna get every single one of you to on the top of the world, and probably you're gonna feel high on tranquility. All right. So it's not just about the session. This is where we give you the opportunity to totally go and, let's say, try out anything that you want to do with this specific software that we have today. So firstly, thanks to Rithik. Rithik, if you're there, can you say hi?
Hey.
In audio, I want you to speak.
Hey, guys.
Awesome. So we have Rithik here today. He is one of those people who got the access to DALL-E at a very starting stage. So he's in the top tier 1 at the moment. So yeah, you can get the access, but it's a long waiting list at the moment. So Rithik, so can we get started with sharing the screen?
Sure.
Awesome.
Let me know if you can see it.
Yes, we can.
Cool.
Okay, let's start with a basic example. Do you wanna, guys, give me some prompt. If you're here for the first time, you don't know what the software absolutely is, it's fine. Don't worry. But tell me what you want to do. Give me something imaginary, something like, let's say, give me something interesting. Okay, cat on Mars. So let's do it. Can we?
Yep, sure.
Rithik, can we get a cat on Mars using an iPad? Let's add a little bit complexity. Akanksha, I don't think that is possible because we can't really specifically take a person's or a character's name. Banana eating monkey. So generalize it. You can get an average person wearing a sari, but not really at that celebrity level. Okay. So at this moment, what's happening is, I mean, the AI is trying all the information that it knows. So it knows what a cat is. It knows what Mars is. You know what sitting on a Mars basically means. So if you find a second picture, you can basically find that cat sitting, and it is using an iPad. Isn't that awesome? Like, I mean, damn, isn't that impressive? Guys, what do you think about what do you think about it? Can I see number one in the chat if you liked it? We'll definitely do Shaktiman dancing, by the way. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I want you to be super pumped up, super hyped up. Iron Man wearing Captain America. Okay, Iron Man fishing. Guys, listen. So when we say Iron Man, these are characters copyrighted by Marvel, right? So we can't really get into the strings of that. So no, something else, something which you don't think is copyrighted. Okay, I'll just be looking at the chat, waiting for something that's like mind blowing. At the same time, Ritik, would you like
Yep.
to tell me how this works, how impressive this is, and do you think this is going to take a lot of jobs?
Oh, definitely. So basically, I just start with introducing DALL-E, right? So basically, DALL-E is made by a company named OpenAI, right? Where basically Elon Musk was one of the founders, but now he's left. But yeah, so basically, what DALL-E does is it basically takes text and give you a photorealistic image. Now, if you see these cards, these are like more designs, but you can say like a man eating an apple, and then it will give you like a photorealistic image of that. Now, some of the uses where you can so some of the uses are, let's say for example, just give me one sec. Yeah, so basically some of the uses are, let's say for example, a person is doing graphic design and he wants to be really, really fast with his designs. What he can do is using DALL-E and be really, really quick with his design. Let's say, for example, this kite might take him 5 hours or 7 hours. This give you like a image in 20 seconds. So yeah, basically, if you talk about taking jobs, yes, definitely in the future, 3-4 years from now, a lot of jobs will go. And basically, to be very precise, most of the graphic designers, maybe the thumbnail designers, so stuff like that. Yeah.
That's pretty sick, though. So there was this latest video by Marcus Brownlee. How many of you follow Marcus Brownlee on the chat? If yes, put number one. If no, put number 0 on the chat. I want you guys to be super active. You know that already. Yeah, we all follow MKBHD, right? Don't we? So have you seen this? Okay, cool. So MKBHD is this one person who's a YouTuber, tech tuber. He talks about technology, and he made this video talking. He has a second channel called The Studio. So this is where he does a race between his. He has a full-time person who makes a thumbnail, who makes thumbnails for this YouTube channel, and that's where he compares him with DALL-E. I mean, this is insane. This is the stuff that we like always imagine. Cool, let's begin. I had someone messaged this comment. I just saved it. Yep. Ford Mustang in New York streets, shot with a Canon 80D with lens flare on it. Ritik, can we copy this and give it a try?
Sure.
It's in the chat, but
Yep.
guys, keep going on with your Earth in 2040. Okay, I have a tweaked version of it. I'll tell you.
Okay, so
Guys,
DALL-E does not
give
like
me something
this.
creative, guys.
But cool. We can do something else.
All right, so can we say something like Doraemon in New York City?
Yeah, definitely.
Is that possible?
Yep.
I like this one of aliens eating pizza. And no, how about we try an alien riding a motorcycle and eating a slice of pizza?
Oh, sure.
Ritik, at the same time, you keep on giving your ideas and opinions about it.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
How
So
impressive this is and everything.
yeah, sure. So basically, if I tell you how is it working, right? So what it does is let's for example, if I'm typing an alien riding a bike, eating pizza. So how it's actually working is basically first it knows what an alien is, right? It knows what a bike is and what a pizza is. And then it's using GPT-3, which is one of the other projects of OpenAI. So it knows what it's doing. So it's so alien riding a bike. And so basically what it does, it creates like an image of it, like a very low resolution image, and then it scales it up to like a photorealistic image. Now it's so basically if you see these are millions of things happening in just 15-20 seconds. So I think it's pretty cool. It can do that. And let's just see an alien riding a bike, eating pizza.
Guys, just imagine. That's damn impressive. Like, imagine that's exactly. I mean, it's fine even if it's so realistic, but just imagine a software actually understood what we wanted to do. Like, don't you think that this is exactly like a whole different thing? Yeah. So someone messaged, can we make an NFT? That's exactly an NFT. So if you can get it to OpenSea, I don't think if it's possible yet. Ritik, what's your opinion on it?
Yeah. So basically, one thing about
Can
DALL-E
you get it to OpenSea yet?
Okay. Yeah. So basically, first of all, you can't use it for commercial purposes, and NFTs are like is for a commercial purpose. So like, no, we can't do it on OpenSea, but yeah, you can enjoy it as it is right now. Maybe in the future. Let's see.
Guys, so for the next prompt, let's try something. This like actually blew my mind away. So let's try something around Burj Khalifa. Let's go for something like a man riding. Okay, a woman standing at the top of Burj Khalifa with. Tell me something. Give me something. Give me some prompt with what in hand? Something in hand. Guys, someone in the chat. Okay. What do you want to do? A woman doing yoga at the top of Burj Khalifa.
Okay. Yeah, we can do yoga.
No. Or let's say woman standing at the top of Burj Khalifa with Starbucks in her hand. I'm not sure if it understands what exactly Starbucks is, but let's see.
It will, but let's see.
I mean, that's a question, right? It can interpret it to coffee or it can interpret it to a company. So, yeah. Banana laptop, a woman flying. Okay. Guys, give me something interesting. Is Sneek doing yoga?
I mean, this is a Starbucks, I guess.
Okay, see, that's a woman, her hair, and this is actually realistic. I mean, this is actually the mind-blowing stuff, by the way. Okay, let's see how it perceives colonizing the Mars to be, or let's say someone was. Okay, yeah, let's try this. Superman standing at the. Okay, Superman with a dog standing on the top of Burj Khalifa. I mean, let's get Superman. Guys, what do you think? Just imagine. We talk about. There was this documentary that I watched a few days ago. Yeah, with a dog in his hand, standing on the top of Burj Khalifa. I mean, after this, we're gonna go for real serious stuff. It's called reflections, an entirety of different concept. By the way, it's very hard for a software to understand that, but
Chandan, you're on mute.
yeah, okay. I was just waiting for Ritik to do the rendering at the moment. So
Sure.
that's it. Okay, so there was this documentary that I watched a few days ago. It talks about why do we need chipsets that are extremely powerful. I mean, at this point, we get stuff at just a snap, right? Like we want to open something, we open it very fast. But why do we need more computation? Damn. Okay, look at the second one. Zoom into the second one. So it understood. It was able to mimic, at least make a counter weight of what exactly Superman's design looks like, and then the leash, and then a dog. Isn't that isn't that beautiful? I mean, this is too good.
Okay,
Uh,
so we can do one more
okay,
thing
so
with this.
let's try.
Is let's say, for
Yeah.
example, we can add an alien spaceship, right? So let's just quickly add that.
So about the thing that I was talking. So there was this research about augmented reality, right? Like as we grow, as we age through time, we want the technology to be especially incredibly smaller. I mean, we've transitioned to a computer on a wrist, right? Like that's exactly a watch. So tomorrow, when we go for the augmented reality space, is where like we want glasses which can actually interpret and understand the 3D spaces and can project us maybe a renders, or let's say project us the screens in front of our face. Or let's say if we are in an augmented reality space, sorry, the VR space, you just need to put a really good VR headset and then you walk through it. It creates the entire space in the way that you want it. I mean, this is some real solid stuff. I don't think it worked. What happened, Ritik?
Yeah, so it didn't work this time, but yeah,
Like,
like
what was the difference though?
that happens.
Sorry.
Yeah, so like sometimes it doesn't work because it's in alpha right now. But yeah,
Got it. Can we try some conspiracy? Something like
hmm, a flat Earth.
alien life in no. Yeah, flat Earth we can try. Do you want to try alien life on in Area 51?
Let's just try that. Hope it
Yeah.
works because it's a little controversial, but let's see.
So an extension to the thing, the theory that I was telling before. Just imagine the very same thing, right? Like when you put on your virtual reality headset, you don't need a lot of time to create the entire space. Just imagine the software, which is still in the beta stage at this moment, can do wonders. Isn't that beautiful, actually? Like you put on your headset and then you say that I want to get into a Disneyland, but my version of Disneyland, which looks like, which is an Indian version of Disneyland. As you walk, you can find maybe a person eating samosa and someone selling jalebi. And how does that sound, by the way? Guys, I'm looking at your chat. So come up with some really interesting topics. Trees using WhatsApp? Yeah, we can definitely. Okay. Wait, how is that Area 51 though?
Yeah, so it's unable to understand what Area 51 is because yeah, this is much more realistic.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks like
Awesome.
Area
Awesome.
51,
Awesome.
but yeah.
Yeah, it's got the exact coordinates of Area 51, by the way.
Damn.
Do you want to? I mean, guys, if someone wants to speak, raise your hand. We'll bring you onto the stage, and there we can go ahead with. I mean, you tell me the prompt. We'll improvise in real time. Okay. Seriously, nobody is interested. Raise your hand, guys. All right. So we have someone, Patni. Yeah. Uh, okay. Can we bring Patni onto the stage? Vinayak.
Yes, yes.
Awesome. Yeah. So I have 3 people raising hands. Guys, better your ideas be really blew my mind away. Let's make it interesting.
Okay, so what about SCP in Area 51?
Sorry?
SCP in Area 51. Hey, you don't know what SCP?
What is an SCP?
It's something like a conspiracy theory that there are some anomalies that is hide government all over the world hide it so that we people don't know about it, because those anomalies are out of this world, like SCP-747, which is practically a god, and SCP-073, which is a monster that can kill anyone who sees
Okay, I
one
don't
pixel of
think
his
it
photo.
can understand what this is because
Yeah.
I think you should try it, because there is a complete Wikipedia log on
sure,
the.
sure.
Yes, you can just type it out in the chat. I think that'll be better.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
SCP in Area 51.
And be a little more descriptive, like what you exactly want. Because
Okay.
yeah.
Area 51. Eating ice cream. Just a second. Eating ice cream. It's there. It's there in the chat. I wrote it.
Okay, got it.
I tapped it.
And guys, yeah, so basically one more thing we can do is you send us the image, and if you want to, like, so basically update the background, and let's say it's an image of a car and you want a background of a volcano, that's even possible. So that's just one example. You can do whatever you want with that. So that is one more thing which we can try.
This one in the chat is interesting. An elephant in the size of an ant. Oh, damn. I don't really know what this is, but okay. Patni, does it make sense by any chance? Like, because I think only you know about SE. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
Okay. That second row, second column. That
Okay.
makes sense. Zoom it. That second row, second column. Zoom it. That makes sense, because I do know what this SCP.
No, that looked like a man with a
the costume on.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, it does make sense regarding the contest that I just gave. So Chandan, even I was not sure whether it can get it or not, because it's just a fan fiction type thing. Conspiracies done by people only. So it's
right.
really interesting. It get it.
Correct. Yeah. So just a quick interesting thing, guys, like right after this, we're going to go for something called reflections, like doing it before. This is where we're going to create spaces, right? Like imagine how homes would look in the next 100 years, 200 years later. How would humans look like? How would evolution be? What is after Homo sapien? Would that be something? So that is what we're going to know right after the break. And in this break, we have, I believe, okay. Altamash, are you there? Just one sec. I believe Harish would be joining us at this moment.
He is joined. Yeah, he is joining us in a moment. Yeah.
Hi, Chandan. Can you make Shreyans also a co-host?
Made both of you the co-host.
Okay,
and
cool.
also Altamar.
Take it. Cool. All right, I think. Just give me one sec. Yeah, cool. Hey guys, thanks a lot for joining in. Hope you're enjoying the event. I just dropped in to make one quick announcement about something interesting that we have launched, which I think will be super beneficial for a lot of you guys. So on our Discord, there's this channel called Jobs and Internships, and we realized that a lot of people have been posting there a lot of gigs, right? A lot of freelancing gigs, maybe for content writing, maybe for social media intern, maybe for someone looking for a co-founder. Maybe it could be about someone looking for a coder. There are a lot of people posting opportunities there, and since a lot of you guys are in college, we thought that it would be a great time for you guys to get exposure, to learn new skills, to apply for a bunch of these gigs, and also make some money on the side. So we launched something called the Hustle Club on our app. Now, Hustle Club is a place where you can find opportunities. Now, what I mean by opportunities is it could be a bunch of college students working on a project looking for another person. You can find those kind of projects in Hustle Club. It could be a startup looking to hire social media interns, or it could be a startup looking to hire copywriters or backend developers. You can find them on Hustle Club. It could be a community looking to hire a Discord moderator, right? You can find that on Hustle Club. So all these small opportunities, all these small gigs, freelancing gigs and projects are something that you can find on Hustle Club. So I highly recommend you guys to go to the app and sort of check it out. Since a lot of you guys are in college or you've just graduated, it will be a great experience for you. It will be a great opportunity for you to make some money on the side. I think Shreyans will, just take over from now and just share his screen and show how exactly you can check it out. Right now, we only have 10 gigs on the app, but we'll soon be adding a lot more. So do keep checking the app every single day. We'll be adding a couple of more gigs as per your interests. And if you guys have any feedback, that you can mail to me at harish@bluelearn.in about what kind of gigs we should be adding, and if you are interested in applying to something else. And if you are someone who's working on a project, and if you're looking to hire people, even then you can use Hustle Club, right? I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have startups, like a lot of you guys have been working on small projects. So if you need to hire someone else, like say you want to hire, if I have an idea for a startup and I want to hire a coder to like build that out, then I can just go click on the plus icon and I can post a gig saying, hey, I'm Harish, I'm working on an idea and I'm looking for, someone who can help me code a project out, something like that, right? So even if you're someone who's looking to hire, you can use this. If you're someone who's planning to apply as an employee, as someone who wants to make some money, you can just click on it. You can DM the person who has posted. For example, Manpreet Kaur right now is looking for a social media intern. So I'll just DM Manpreet Kaur and be like, hey, I'm Harish. I have some experience in social media. I have run a page with 1,000 followers and I can maybe work with you. You have a chat with Manpreet, and if she likes you and if you guys get along, then she might end up hiring you and you can start working together. So it's as simple as that. It's just a community where people who are building are posting gigs, and people who want to work, people who are talented, people who are skilled are applying and getting these opportunities. Like Vivek right now is looking for a graphic designer, and it's a paid gig as well. So you can apply for that and stuff like that. So Chandan, if you can drop the app link, I'll just drop the app link here. So if you guys don't have, you can just quickly download it.
Sure.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the announcement that I wanted to make. And if you guys have any feedback, any problem that you're facing, just email me at harish@bluelearn.in, and we'll be happy to take that feedback and see how it goes. Sounds good? If you guys have any questions, you can ask. I'll just take another minute. You guys can just ask some questions, and after that, you can continue with the event. Keep in mind that we just have 10 gigs right now. We are adding more slowly, step by step. So there'll be little less. Yes, it's like Fiverr, but this is very India-centric, very student-centric. So, on Fiverr, it'll be mostly, it's just hard to get. Those platforms are super crowded. And here you can directly DM the person who posted it. All right, cool. So I think it's quite straightforward. Hope you guys check it out. I've dropped the link here. I'll drop it again. And do share it with your friends, people who are looking for internships, people who are interested in freelancing. Like a lot of you guys are learning a skill, but like when it comes to implementation, these are the places where you can actually implement and find opportunities. So do share it with your friends. Would really appreciate that. And if you have any questions, feedback, you can mail me at harish@bluelearn.in. And that's pretty much it. I've also, so if you guys are part of the WhatsApp groups, we have also put the link on the WhatsApp group and given a small description on how you can use it. So you can go through that as well. And if you face any issues, feel free to mail, happy to guide you. I guess that's pretty much it, guys. You can continue with the event. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, Harish. Back to the, so obviously, like every single one of you would probably be very curious to work on a project, right? Say a side hustle, and that's exactly where hustle. Yeah, it's in the chat. The link is in the chat. So cool. Let's get best ideas possible. Wait, firstly, am I audible? Or can I see number one in the chat? Can I see one in the chat if I'm audible? All right. Okay. All right, cool. Let's get back. I'll try to get my networks sorted in just like the next 1 minute. In the meantime, guys, send in your interesting ideas in the chat. What we could try on the event. Ritvik, so let's go ahead with experimenting an elephant in the size of an ant.
Sure.
So this is a theory called perspective, right? Like it purely depends upon the angle at which your phone is basically put. I mean, the angle at which the camera is looking. So if a software can actually understand perspectives, this is a problem that could be well solved. Make sense? So an elephant in the size of an ant can be tackled in two ways. One is obviously the miniature version. Number two can be a short down to top version. Ritik, just curious, can we also give it a specific angle in which we want the thing to be in?
Yeah, I mean, like you can shoot. I'll let you know if it's possible or not.
But why isn't? I mean, there is no ant over here. But I think.
Yeah, so it's not able to understand. But yeah, like that happens. It's not perfect, right? Because
cool. Do you want to try Apple's electric vehicle?
Yeah. Oh yeah, so Apple car, right?
Do you want to try Apple's electric vehicle? Also, we can reiterate the previous idea of an ant-sized elephant. So that's much more easier.
Yeah, that might work. Okay, so yeah, let's try Apple's electric vehicle.
Okay. Okay, that's funny. Isn't it? It isn't working, by the way. Let's try this one. An ant-sized elephant, correct?
Elephant, yeah.
Yeah, ant-sized elephant. Let's give it a try. Exactly, Matt. As you mentioned, it won't understand what Apple is because it perceives Apple as the Apple that we eat, not the company.
Yeah, so you have to be a little bit more descriptive, and it might give you like.
See. Look at the third picture. It actually got the Apple logo in the third and fourth. This is insane, by the way. Van Gogh style for painting American footballer.
No, it's not able to understand.
Hey, Chandan, can we go for skydiving on
Okay.
sun's surface?
Yeah, sure. Nope, I don't think it's working, by the way.
Yeah.
So cool,
So
let's
it's
go
not able
for
to understand.
skydiving on.
Yep, skydiving on.
Sun surface.
Okay, let's see if it's sun surface. No, rocket in my pocket. That's gonna be a little hard.
Okay. It didn't go well. Okay. On sun
Yep.
surface.
So the more descriptive you are, the better result it gives. So let's just try one. Surprise me. Okay, so it's a micro 35 mm photograph of two mice in Hawaii. Let's just do this one. Yeah, so this is a lot better. Okay, guys. Ellen for the women's swimming costume. Oh yeah, that might be interesting.
I
Medieval.
think next, let's try this one. Yeah, the medieval humans using a VR. That's insane.
Yeah, let's do this one. Okay.
Or do you want to
This is
call it
cute.
something like a guy from
is cute.
1970? Which one?
On my screen. Elephant cartoon character within women's swimming costume. Yeah. So what's next?
Okay, this one's super funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go for a real descriptive one. So yeah, just type as I speak. A guy from the late 1970s trying to watch Netflix on his virtual reality. VR headset, yeah, virtual reality headset. Let's mention it a headset.
Good.
Let's give it a try.
Yeah, this is a too realistic. Maybe I think we can try like a medieval.
Seriously, look at the first one in the second row. That actually got the 1970s version of how TVs look, right? I mean, just imagine. It actually see when we say Netflix, it actually understood that it's something to watch. I mean, it associated it with TV, And then I don't see a lot of Netflix in this game, but at the point, like using the elements that have been in 1970s, they came up with that headgear, right? That looks pretty impressive. It looks like a radio though.
Yeah.
Okay, just a okay, farming on Mars. Cool, we can give it a try. In the meantime, Yash, can we give the chance for everyone to speak? Whoever wants to speak can just raise your hand. We will bring you onto the stage, and yeah, we can talk. I think Bikash raised his hand. I think. Wait, first it's MIJ.
Hello.
Okay.
Yes, it's Vikas here. Good evening, guys. Actually, I joined.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Hi, Chandan. Good to see you back. Actually, I joined late, so I'm not really aware of what you guys are going through. But what I can understand is that you guys are describing something and you are getting a image related to it. So my question is the image being made, or there is a stock of image out of which this algorithm is trying to search the most appropriate image to this? What is it like?
So I'll tell you, Bikash. So for that, rather giving an explanation, I'll do an experiment. Close your eyes. Right. So imagine, let's say you are sitting on the top of Mount Everest. A lot of wind is flowing from your left to the right. Your clothes are almost like fluttering by the air, and you feel too cold. There is a lot of snow that's getting covered on your face. Now, do you imagine this? Do you like picturize that in your mind? Bikash, are you there? Bikash, you can unmute, I believe.
Actually, I just turned. Yeah, I turned my eyes off when you told, so I just on it when you told. sorry, I was saying, but I didn't know that I have been muted.
No, you imagine, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You imagine everything what I'm trying to say, right? So
Yes,
that is exactly
yes.
what the software is trying to do. So if you have any ideas in mind, you want to get, let's say, give me some, name some celebrity, not celebrity. Do you want to see how time travel is? Let's say, okay, people using a time machine.
Sure.
Yes.
Yep, sure. All right.
No, my question is, what is the source of the stock of images? What is the source of the stock of images? From where is it this images that software is getting? Is there is a database from which these are being retrieved?
So based upon my research, what I understood, the database is the entire internet. I mean, there is like some petabytes of data that has been just pushed into it. And so it understands what this specific verb means, what the specific noun means. So based upon that, it sorts out and try to create a fusion. So that's about it.
Okay.
So let's
basically it's like
people using a time machine.
Yeah, so basically it's like so what they do is they're not using stock images. So what they do is it's creating an image from scratch. So these images have never been created before. Like this
this sounds too fizzy. This cannot be possible. What you're saying, this image doesn't seem like these have been created out of scratch.
Yeah, so basically that's what DALL-E-2 is.
Means Chandan, I need your confirmation from you, man. I doesn't know Rajat, so please confirm what he's saying is true, because this image seems real, man. So real. This cannot be something generated. Are you there,
That is
Chandan?
generated, in fact.
That is what I asked, but you told means internet is the source of these images, and you're saying this is generated again. Okay. It's confusing, man.
So so basically the internet is the source, right? But so basically it's like that this AI it took all the images from the entire world, right? Sort them out. So that's, for example, it knows what a car is, or like what a person is, and it knows that, let's say, if I say a car driving or or a man driving a car. So it knows what driving is, and it will create an image which is unique. So it's never been so it's like a new image entirely made in 15 seconds for you.
Okay, so we have another person as well. I think it is Mijink. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing the name correct. I've given you the rights to speak. So do you want to say something? All right, cool. So yeah, let's go to the next person. Matt. Matt, are you there?
Yeah. Tutankhamun on Mount Everest using an iPhone and eating an ice cream. Can we do that?
Oh, cool. Yeah. So can you repeat?
Tutankhamun,
Tutankhamun. What's
write Egyptian mummy. Don't write Tutankhamun. It might not understand. So Egyptian mummy on Mount Everest using an iPhone.
iPhone and eating an ice cream?
Yeah, I think he mentioned ice cream. Yeah.
Okay. So it's not able to understand, but cool. That was not a good result.
Guys, we are gonna take 3 more things only. So last 3 prompts. So I mean, we have to be extremely selective now. Okay. Yeah, Pooja. I mean, nothing can beat the human brain, but just imagine this is just a beta version of a software. That's insane.
So
Okay.
basically, when it comes to humans, right? So let's say, for example,
Do you want to call it?
this one, right? So a human creating this might take, let's say like a really fast designer. They might take 20 minutes, 15 minutes. It's 15 seconds. So like, yeah, maybe not right now, because so not every result is like perfect, but yeah, like 20-30% is, and let's say, for example, 5 years from now, that'll be 80-90%. So yeah, like it will eventually beat humans, but yeah, not right now.
Guys, would someone wanna raise your hand? Pardon me, let's give the chance to others as well. Is that okay? Wait, I think Ankush. Okay, Ankush, I've given you the right to speak. You should be able.
Hello, I'm audible.
Yeah, you are.
So I'm just asking whether it can like picturize some explicit content or like something which is not.
So there's a long list of disclaimer that's not allowed, especially. I mean, people who are celebrities. You can't really get a specific person. You can just get a person doing something, but you can't really get this person
No,
doing
I'm not
something.
talking about a person.
And at
like,
this point, like no sexual.
Can we picturize a animal which is like injured or something? Open wound with open wound.
Ritik, do you think that would be? I mean, we can give it a try.
Okay, yeah, so can you just repeat?
Let's call a tiger that is badly injured, looking deep looking at its reflection.
Looking.
Looking at its reflection in the pond.
Yeah, this might work. So it hasn't picked
Okay.
badly injured. I think because it journal doesn't allow violence. So, but yeah, like this is
Yeah.
yeah, this is like as close
Guys, just remember, these images never existed. These are all created.
right now, like
This is
in
pretty sick.
front of you
Yeah.
guys.
That's insane. Let's go for one last prompt by this person. I'm unmuting. Yushancha, I think I've unmuted you.
Yeah, hello. Am I audible?
Hi. Yeah, you are audible. Yes.
Yeah, so I have just a question that how in these pictures the light where the source of light is coming and the details are like maintained by the pictures. That's what I'm wondering. The reflection
Okay,
and the light source.
Ritik, would you want to answer this?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so basically, what DALL-E-2 specifically does is it's trained on millions of data sets, and it knows exactly how a tiger looks like, what's a perfect setting, and most likely it's given very high resolution, good quality pictures. So that's why it's able to create like a tiger, and basically seeing himself and basically and the reflections. That is one more data set, and it's just combining these. So yeah, so basically because like good data was given, that's why it's able to make these pictures.
Okay, we can
Okay,
go for
yeah.
one last thing. Someone put it in the chat. Moody, wait, I'm just putting it again. Yeah. Ritik, you can just look at my message on the
Oh, sure.
Zoom, and we can give it a try. Yeah. Infinity, I think you can get the answer about how this exactly works, like at a core level on the BlueLearn server. So you just come to the open source space and you put your question there, and you will definitely get your question answer to that question.
I think
Okay.
this is perfect. Yeah, this looks good.
Okay. A moody shadow body. This looks really good. I mean, bro, look at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth one. It's got the blur. It's got the blur from the subject to the object, from the background to the foreground subject body. I mean, that's insane. I mean, it's just so good. And that too, it's got the gradient of pentax. Okay, if you don't know what pentax is that old filmy cameras that are used, like, which is basically QG, but on a Western style. Yep. I think that's it for today. Thank you so much, Ritik, for doing it. Guys, can we see Ritik OP in the chat? Because he has done so much to make this session what is it today. Thank you all for joining. At the end, the bare minimum you can do is say Ritik OP, right? Yeah. Thank you so much, Ritik.
Yeah, thanks
Hope
for having
you
me.
liked it. Hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, definitely.
Welcome, welcome. So, well, this is an event that we wanted to do from some time, where like I've put this random poll on my Instagram story saying, "Would you want an event on this?" Until that point, I didn't even know that I don't have the access for it. I mean, I didn't have the access for this specific software. And then I just put that story. Everybody's like, "Yeah, let's do it." I got like nearly 150 plus people saying, "Yes, we need a session." And I was like, "Yeah, definitely, why not?" And that's when we were searching. And then Manpreet from our team has got a lead about Ripik. And it's a long story of finding Ripik. And at the end, we were able to do this session. And thank you all. Thanks for joining. Ladies and gentlemen, this is BlueLearn team. We work to bring you the events that you would love to have and experiment. At the end of the day, we are open for all the suggestions that you give us any time of the day. So I'm putting my name is Chandan. Chandan at bluelearn.in is my email ID. Just send me your request or anything. If you have, would you want to discuss about something? Would you want to propose any idea? Feel free. So yeah, any time of the day. So that is my mail ID. Just mail me and let's get in touch and let's build something together. Awesome. Cool guys. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks BlueLearn team for making what this event is today. And at the end of the day, I want to say thank you all for joining and see you in the next big event. And one last question: would you want to have a DALL-E event again? I mean, let's do it on a massive scale. This is an experiment. This is the first time we are experimenting. Do you want to have it on a great scale, where probably we can give a chance for every single one of you to pitch in your ideas, and we come up with a lot of ideas and then we put it in. Okay. So at least now, for the last time, can we see number one in the chat if you want to say yes fast? Number one in the chat. Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. My name is Chandan. My name is Chandan Perla, and you are in BlueLearn events. Download the app and let's work together on the gigs and things like that. Feel free to message me or mail me anywhere. See you in the next one. Bye.